Hey everyone, my name is Brendan Buchanan. I am from Denver, Colorado, and I currently work as an eighth grade language arts teacher at the International School up in Thornton. Pretty high poverty rate, pretty diverse school. So this class is going to be perfect to learn a little bit more about how to incorporate some more of the cultures that I have in my classroom, some better ways to do that. As for the hobbies, a lot of outdoors activities up in Colorado, rock climbing, hiking, that stuff. I'll get a little bit more into it when we get into the pictures. As for my family background, it's not super diverse. The countries that my family comes from, mainly it's from Norway, Germany, and Scotland. Those are the most recent ones, and that's where on both sides of the family, my great grandparents immigrated from those countries. On my dad's side, they both were from Scotland. On my mom's side, one was from Norway, one was from Germany. So not too much there in terms of diversity necessarily, but they both came. Both sides of the family came, settled in the Midwest. They're farmers, and then moved to Colorado, where I was born and raised, and spent most of my life. As for family traditions, we don't have that many. I'd say the biggest one, coming from the Scottish background, is that we each have a picture in a kilt. Buchanan was a pretty big clan for a while in Scotland, so that has its own pattern, its own coat of arms, things like that. So each of us, all the people on that side of the family, all have the picture in the same kilt, which is kind of cool. Showing our background and having our own like plaid and coat of arms is pretty cool. But other than that, there's not too much that we've passed down from generation to generation in terms of traditions from different countries. As for my pictures, obviously, if looking at the left side, friends and family are really important to me. Um, my whole family is still in Colorado. We're all within 45 minutes of each other, so we have a lot of time to get together, have dinners. We do a lot of stuff together, so it's kind of really cool, and they're a big part of my life. Same with my friends. We're all in different states, usually, different countries sometimes. But on the big occasions like weddings, like from the picture you see there, we can get together, always have a good time, and we still stay in touch. And they're a huge part of growing up and kind of shaping who I am. The other couple, on the bottom, I'm a huge soccer player. I grew up playing my whole life. I played in college. I play in a semi-pro men's team out in Colorado. So I've 20 years of my life has spent playing soccer. I love it. Can't get enough of it. Probably play a little bit too much. Also a big golfer. That's kind of something that my family does, and with me, my brother, and my dad. A lot of the time we spend together is on the golf course, so it's kind of cool that we have that to do together. Um, Being an English teacher, I love reading. Great Gatsby is probably my favorite book. That's why I use that. But I always try to find new books, new authors to read when I have that time. It's kind of why I became an English teacher. Is growing up, I'd read a lot, and I just kind of want to share that with the students that I teach, and try to get them to enjoy something that I do. Moving forward, top left picture with soccer. I'm also a soccer coach. I coach at a local high school, so not only do I play, I coach. Another soccer thing in the top, that's my favorite soccer team. They play in England. Pretty much any game that they're playing, I'm up watching. It's pretty fun. Like I said, I can't really get enough of the sport right now. Top right is a picture from Boulder, Colorado. You might have heard of it. It has the flat irons, has a ton of good hiking. So as much as I can, when it's nice out, I like to get up there, hike. Sounds pretty cliche coming from Colorado, but it's something I really enjoy doing. Bottom left picture is Spartan Race logo. That's another thing that's pretty important to me. It's something I train for throughout the year, and then in the summer, I try to do a couple races. It's a good way for me to stay in shape. It's a good mental and physical challenge, and it's something I look forward to when I'm not teaching in the summer, and love doing it. And then the last picture is something I just started recently doing. Started getting into rock climbing again, kind of cliche coming from Colorado, but something that I really enjoy doing. It's something I'm not very good at, which is fun because I'm always trying to push myself to get better. Coming from an athletic background, that's something I really enjoy, and I did have for a while. Um, so that's kind of who I am. As you can see, it's a lot of active physical things that I like to do. Um, and with my family and friends, they do a lot of these things with me, so it's a really good combination. And yeah, it's just a little bit of who I am and kind of how what represents me.